All right, so I should be rolling any second now. To make sure. Let me close this. Okay, so we should be broadcasting it out right now to Facebook. Yes, I see it on my Facebook timeline. All right, so now I feel better. I did all that practicing and running stuff through, and it still forgot that element. All right, so we are doing, okay, so we're only 5 minutes behind. Okay, cool. So we are doing the, so we should be broadcasting it out. I'm looking at my brother like, what you doing over there? All right, so let me make sure I can see the Facebook feed over here. All right, so we are getting ready to go through the questions. Let me just make sure, can everybody see me now? Can everybody see me, hear me good? Keep talking. Okay, sound is great. Yes, I do. Sound is cool. Okay, so everybody who normally okay, I can see, oh, okay, I'm good. I feel good now. But y'all are, Ren, it's not showing them. I can't worry about this because it's showing, we have to let Zoom see my screen full. This is just not gonna work. So we'll have to, YouTube Live, Instagram, we got more troubleshooting to do. Just listen, look at my beautiful, beautiful face. I'm still gonna be dropping nuggets, but there is an issue now that I'm seeing that we have to deal with later. But you actually should go to the noisemakerchallenge.com and register, and that will give you access to how you get over into the Zoom room of Facebook, which is where I'll take the priority of the questions, all the interaction, the prize of tonight. You'll have to be here. All right. So who should be here? The noisemakerchallenge.com. Who should be here? Who should be here? If you know you are the answer to someone's prayer or problem, and you want to make a bigger impact, you should be here. If you have a business, a book, or a brand that you know will help people, you've reached out to the media before and you got crickets, or you've been burned by a publicist, say, that's me in the chat. That's me. I want to know, want to make sure before I spend all my time with y'all that you are clear that you are supposed to be here. Okay, I think I'm going to be a rapper when I grow up. I'm going to be a rapper. I need you to be clear that that's why you are here. All right? Yanni, that's me. Kim, that's me. Pretty House Guy. Idris, that's me. That's me. Okay, good. So I'm thinking the bulk of y'all know that this is where you want to be for the next 40, 45 minutes. Hold on. So the Noisemaker Challenge, the Noisemaker Challenge is designed because I know publicists are super, super expensive and can be. The good ones are really expensive. And they're going to run you about 20, Ren, can I get water? Sorry, I just forgot water. They're going to run you about $2,500 to $6,000 a month. They're going to expect a 3-month retainer. There's not going to be any guarantees of delivery. You're going to risk being burned, and they're not really responsible for what you say and how you handle your segment. Now, are there some bomb publicists? Absolutely. Absolutely, there are some bomb publicists. But, and I will take the time to greet later, but we were running behind because of technical difficulties, because I've got several platforms going on at the same time because I wanted to make as much noise as I could. So I'll look at the chat and see who all's here and say hi. But that is the point of the Noisemaker Challenge, really, at this juncture. It is to make sure that for those of you that don't have the budget for a publicist and you need to take matters into your own hands, this is for you. And so my promise that if you hang out with me for the remainder of this week, the next 7 days, I am going to show you how to rock the media. I'm going to show you how to reach the right media outlets for your brand. Oh, I'm going to show you how to obliterate the traditional path to pitching producers. C, I'm going to show you how to crush your media interview. And finally, K, if you hang out with me for the 7 days, over the course of these 7 days, you're going to have a good time. You're going to laugh. You're going to be like, oh, Lord, did she say that for real? But it is work. It is absolutely work. And I'm going to tell you how to kick common publicity mistakes to the curb. All right? We good with that? Y'all all right with that? Now, why should you listen to TJ then? Because if you're new to me, I have a lot of newbies coming and finding me because of what we've done on social media. There's quite a few newbies coming across multiple platforms. If you are new to me, I'm just going to hit you today with my street cred. And so going forward after the day, I'm going to rely on y'all to school everybody else. But basically, I started my career out on the television show Extra. I graduated from Howard University. And I moved to LA because I had a dream of working in Hollywood. So I moved to LA immediately and I landed on a TV show Extra. So I was on the launch team of the TV show Extra. And I then moved on to the Tonight Show. Thank you. I moved on to the Tonight Show. And then after that, I bounced around from show to show to show to show. So I was at Bravo, MTV, and then I spent 8 years in the DVD and publicity genres for shows like Cars, Shrek, Chronicles of Narnia, what else I do? The Incredibles, The Princess Diaries, The Shaggy Dog. Pretty much, if you have children in your house, there's a good chance you got some TJ work in your house and didn't even know it. How about that? And then from there, I went into the I went into the reality TV genre where I did everything from The Bachelor, My Cat from Hell, Swamp People, LA Hair, R&B Divas. Pretty much, I have touched every gamut of television. So why should you listen to me? Also, after I did that, when I left from behind the camera, when I got everybody going, HBCU love, HBCU love. So if I got any Howardites, you know. So why you should listen to me is also because I actually booked myself across the country in top 10 markets. I booked myself across the country using my laptop and my cell phone. I didn't use any of my insider, connections. When I built this program, I built it from the ground up so that I know I could walk in your shoes and know what you were feeling. Why you should listen to me? Also because I landed a Fox News Channel interview with less than 24-hour notice for a book I hadn't even written one word of. The host did not even know I hadn't even written the book, and I crushed the interview. So I have a unique position that I'm behind the camera. I've been in front of the camera because in 1 week, I got a call from ESPN Radio to have a weekly segment. That same week, I was invited to be the premiere episode for BET's sister network called Centric. It's now called BET Her, but Centric to do their new show called The Round. And then in that same week, I got a call to do a talk that was going to be at the United Nations. And the only reason why I didn't do that talk is some of you know that my 8-month-old, when I landed in New York, my 8-month-old niece, I got the call that my 8-month-old niece had passed. So I didn't even leave the airport. I got straight to New York so that I could be with my family. All right, so I basically wanted to just drop my street cred just to see if you're going to trust me now. So if you're in a Zoom, if you're not over in Zoom, you need to. So if you're on any other network, any other platform, go to the noisemakerchallenge.com and it will give you the details of how to interact with me over in the Zoom. So you want to be in the Zoom because that's where, I got stuff coming up that's going to happen in the Zoom. And you have to register so that you can actually get the assignments. Because here's the thing, TJ sucks at a lot of things, but media ain't one. And that is the truth. Media ain't one of the things. I can name a whole list of stuff I'm not good at. Media ain't one. All right, so I'm starting off at the top. At the top, this is for the Zoom people. This is for the Zoom people. Tish, this is for you. This is for the Zoom people. Tell me in the chat, What are you most excited about to learn this week? What are you most excited to learn this week in the chat? And here's what's going to happen. Tish is going to look at the chat and she's going to pick one winner, and I'm going to give you an I Am a Noisemaker t-shirt. That is, if you've seen me, all my shirts are done. Oh, my shirts, my chucks, my bling chucks that some of y'all see are done by a young lady out of Texas. And she is giving Noisemaker shirts. And so every day, you have to actually be here. It's going to be random times. It's not going to be, it's not going to be a set schedule. And Tish is going to pick one. She's going to let me know who she's choosing. And Tish, you're going to have to let me know in Facebook inbox because my cell phone is being used and who she's choosing. And then she's going to tell you how you can get your shirt. So let me look at the chat. I've got Lisa Lewis, how to come out of the shadows with my expertise. Khadijah, strategies to support my platform via media. Yanni, how to get access to the major media outlets. I'm ready for the next level. Kim, she's excited about spreading her message, getting the word out about differences in disability. Shavana says she can't hear anything. Shavana, maybe you got to go in and go out and come back in, because everybody else, I don't think I'm having any problems with, hold on, let's just stop playing over here. What happened? You good? Okay. I'm excited to learn to increase exposure and just say yes to me and my brand, says Keandra. Kim says how to make noise that matters and impacts and lifts. Jay Marie, I'm super excited about the opportunity to make some noise about my book, Embrace the Struggles. I'm excited about increasing brand visibility, Deshanae says. Okay, we got some good stuff here. How to leverage media to my advantage. Tightening up, Anita Jackson. Hey, Anita, that's one of my Mavericks. My Mavericks are floating around in the Zoom room too. Monica says, how to learn to get my voice across, to have the power to scream out my messages. That's making some noise level right there. This day is my day to begin the no excuse zone. Anybody else agree with Tiffany? It's time for you to come out of all of your excuses and what you've been doing. And can't see the chat, but there are people monitoring the chat on both YouTube and Instagram. So that just because you're not in the Zoom, which you should be at noisemakerchallenge.com, that just because you're not there, don't mean we're not watching. But to be eligible to win, you got to be registered and on the Zoom. My Facebook Live is frozen up here. Okay, good stuff. All right, so a few housekeeping things that's setting the tone for the rest of our week. Like I've said, we're broadcasting live we're Facebook Live, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube Live. Tish is monitoring YouTube Live. Reneka is in Zoom and Facebook, and Destiny is in Instagram. But in order to get your homework assignments, to be eligible for the scholarship, the Media Mavericks Master Scholarship, where I'm giving you a full scholarship into my 10-week DIY program, which is valued at $3,500. I'm giving a full scholarship away for a person that plays full out. So in order for you, be clear, in order for you to be eligible for that scholarship, you have to be registered, because that's where I'm sending the assignments. Now, here's what I'm noticing, and this is important, guys, to everybody. This is important. If you have not received emails or haven't received anything, you need to search your emails for coaching at iseemeontv.com. iseemeontv.com, coaching at iseemeontv.com. So you must search your emails for that, because what's been happening is we are ending up in spam, junk, and Gmail, and I have no control over that. So double check and whitelist it, meaning add me to your contacts or respond to the email so that your email system will know this is an acceptable email address that you want to receive emails from, because I have no control over it. Most of the people, probably 99% of the people that told me, that have told us that they haven't received their deets, But when we tell them, go search all of your emails for coaching@iseemeontv.com, they end up responding, I found it, because it's been in Gmail promotions. And some of you don't know, if you have a Gmail email address, you have a promotions folder. So make sure that you check the promotions folder, because I can't do anything. It's out of our control. We've taken every precaution we could to make sure that doesn't happen, but you know, what can you do? And then all your homework is due by Saturday, August 4th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And your homework must be on the assigned threads that's going to be in your email. You'll have links to the actual thread to put your homework. And then Christina, another one of my squad members, is the one that's responsible for actually, whenever I'm looking at my chat and I see Dr. Denise, I'm thinking like that's the person who handles all of my back end stuff. So when she's sending me a message, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, what's she trying to tell me? But you gotta actually put it on the thread. So I've made it completely simple for you. You just have got to do the work, all right? And it's only for people who are willing to play full out. Then the hashtags for the week. I am a noisemaker and Noisemaker challenge. Those are our hashtags. So when you out on social media making noise, that is the hashtag you should be using. The drawing. Okay, so Reneka is telling me that Melissa Gaither, is it Gaither? I don't know how you pronounce the last name. Melissa Gaither. Melissa, you know your name. Won the first day of the t-shirt of I Am a Noisemaker. Woo! Everybody in the chat, congratulate Melissa. I missed what she said, but I'm told that it has been selected. She said, okay, here we go. Melissa said, I'm most excited about learning how to make noise to get my book out there and start helping women everywhere. That is Melissa. So Tish or Reneka, somebody is going to send you the link for you to fill out your shipping address so we can get your t-shirt with you. After the challenge is done, she's going to make them all and get them out. All right. So that leads me into, there's a live winner every night. I said at the beginning, there's a live winner every night at random times. So you got to be on live and in Zoom to find out what you're supposed to do, what I want to know. It'll be a different one every day of what you're supposed to post, so that Tish, somebody on the team will actually select. And then the drawing for the scholarship, the drawing for the full scholarship in Media Mavericks Masters will be on Sunday, August 5th at 5:15 p.m. Pacific, 7:15 Central, and 8:15 Eastern. Okay, that is the drawing. And the drawing is based on how many people have completed all of the assignments for the week. I told y'all in the email, this ain't your Kiki challenge, the Zoom challenge, the ice water challenge. This ain't it. You have to demonstrate that you are ready to be serious about making noise. And then the last thing on the housekeeping is keep a list of questions. Keep a list of questions, because tonight we're not going to have time for Q&A. I'll block out some time for Q&A. Saturday, this coming Saturday, you'll have a break so you can catch up on all your assignments. And I may even do some hot seats, so you never know, because I always change things. I add stuff. So, but keep a list of questions you want to add. All right, so here's how it's going to go down over the course of the week. I'm going to set the stage, which is what we've done. We get ready to get to work. I'm going to give you your homework assignment. And then every night, I'm going to let you hear from one of my media mavericks about their experience and how it feels to walk in your shoes and the media that they've done as a result that started with this challenge for the bulk of them. All right. So if you're on any social media platforms, you want to get in the game and have an opportunity to win a spot in Media Mavericks Masters, you have to go to thenoisemakerchallenge.com, thenoisemakerchallenge.com. So what would you do? What would you do if you got a call from Dr. Oz Show, The Real, Steve Harvey, Good Morning America, Oprah? What would you do? Could you actually powerfully say yes? Could you powerfully say, yes, I can do it. I will knock it out the park. Let me know in the chat. Cornelia says, no, not yet. Catrice says, yes. El Holly says, yes. Veronica, yes, yes. Yes, I would do it. Priscilla says, no. Got a lot of no's. This chat is blowing up. Okay. Melissa says, no, not yet, but I will soon. Okay. Well, the fact of the matter is I was in the no group. And back in 2012, I was in the no group. I had written a book called 40 Days to 40. And I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. I live in LA now, from Jackson, Tennessee. And a friend of mine actually booked me on several media outlets in my hometown. And so I did these media appearances. Nothing happened. People didn't show up to my book signing like I thought. They didn't show up to my speed engagement. I thought it would be packed out because here's hometown girl, made good. She's a Hollywood success story. I just thought it would be awesome. And it just wasn't. And so my sister, she was like, oh, don't worry about it. Just book yourself other places. And I was just like, no, I need to figure out what I did wrong. I need to figure out how I didn't, because I know the book was good. Sherry Shepherd of The View actually called it awesome and amazing when she first read it. And gave me this great quote and video testimonial. So I knew it was good, but the amount of media that I did not measure up to the attendance. And so I figured it out, and I realized that only celebrities can get away with shameless self-promotion. They can get on there and just talk about their latest book, their latest album, their latest film, their latest TV show. They can do that. Ordinary people like me. And the other thing is I realized that my ego showed up. Not that I have a big ego, but we all got egos, right? But my ego was bruised. And I just did what I thought I see celebrities do all the time. Right? I just thought that's what they do. So that's what I did. By the time, though, my other book came out, So You Want to Be on a Reality Show, Insider Secrets to Make the Cut. By the time that book came out, I had gotten some get right. I booked myself on top 10 markets across the country. I became an award-winning author. My book was downloaded almost 10,000 times in 2 days on 6 continents. And I did all of this without being a celebrity and without hiring a publicist. And that's what we're covering this week, the beginning steps of media maverick domination. And YouTube Live and Instagram, you can't really see my screen good. We thought we were going to have this going for you so you could see it. But just know that there's a TV screen full of a smidgen of how many logos. We've got Psychology Today, Steve Harvey, Thunderdome, Women's Health, Bustle, She Knows, The Doctors, NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, The Washington Post, Huffington Post, all over this screen of just places where myself or my mavericks Google. You'll hear from my Google maverick later on this week. Google, Good Morning America. You're going to hear from her today. So I figured out how to do this without being a celebrity and without being a publicist. So what you can expect this week is day 1, we get ready to get into reverse engineer your story. Day 2, how to niche it down. Day 3, own your genius. So niche it down is the N of noise. O is the own your genius. I for noise is investigate the landscape. S, serve your audience. Day 6 is exclamation point. And day 7 is we're gonna take a break. That's Saturday to play catch up, and then I will announce the winner on Sunday, next Sunday. All right. So who is TJ? If you've never witnessed me, I wanted to just give you a little bit insight to the personality so you know who you're dealing with this week. That's not necessarily all about my street cred, but I'm known as a walking exclamation point because I live life on a 10. I am the world's greatest hugger, and there are people on probably all of the platforms that I'm broadcasting to who actually can vouch that I am the world's greatest hugger, because hugging is my ministry, one of my ministries. And my purpose and my calling, I need to just brace some of you who are, may have a problem with this, but I don't mix. I actually mix media with my ministry. I don't separate the two, because my calling, my purpose is to love on God's kids. And he shows up and helps me do that in different ways. And the way I do this right now at this moment, I do it through media. But in my conversation, you may hear some Jesus, you may hear God. If that is not your belief system, I still encourage you to stay, chew the meat and spit out the bones, because in between all of that, of me being authentic in who I am, because for me in my life, I cannot speak of what has happened in my life without authentically being me and telling you about my God. So if that is not you, I still encourage you, just pick up the media nuggets, because there's going to be plenty of them. And I love surprises and all things bling. We already set off a surprise today. So just know, you never know what to expect when you're hanging around me. Now, the other thing is, I'm not interested in making more celebrities. I'm really not. I tend to draw and attract heart-centered people. I tend to draw and attract people who actually want to be effective. I remember listening to the famous preacher, Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he was doing an interview, and he was saying that when he first started blowing up, when people were just coming for him and just being all kinds of mean, and he had to go to God, and he was just like, yo, I didn't sign up for this. This is not what I wanted. God, I prayed for how to be effective. And he said he had to realize that the byproduct of being effective is fame. So I'm here to teach people how to be effective in the media. So if you are all just here just because you want to actually be a celebrity, you're going to find that I'm not your girl, because I'll always keep coming back to serving. It's going to constantly come back to serving. So if you want to excuse yourself right now, that's okay. We ain't gotten deep into this, but I don't want you mad at me, because I'm not interested in making you famous. All right. That is not what this is about. All right. For the rest of the week, you have nothing to hide. This is a safe space, even especially in the Noisemaker squad, the Facebook group, the Noisemaker squad. This is a safe space. You have nothing to hide, nothing to protect, nothing to prove, and nothing to defend. Okay. So when I give you assignments that are designed for the Noisemaker squad, there should be no screenshots that are identifiable. There should be no back and forth bickering. This is a safe space, because you all get to take your capes off. Because as far as I know, I'm the only media expert up in here. So all of you beasts, take that cape off, ask the questions that you've been wanting to ask. You just waiting for someone like me to show up. I will wear the cape here so I can serve you. So don't be afraid. Don't think about it's a stupid question. Don't think of any of that. Actually ask the question, because I can bet you if you were thinking it, somebody else is. All right. Now, day one is all about reverse engineering your story. Reverse engineering your story. What do you want to be remembered for? So because this is broadcasting, I don't want to play the song. And I went back and forth this year's work whether I would do it. But in your assignment, you're going to have a link to this song. And it's a song by Beyonce that is I Was Here. And she sang it at the United Nations. And it talks about the fact that we all want to make a difference. We don't want to leave this planet and nobody noticed. I don't know. Well, you know what? I don't know. I want to be remembered. I make jokes that I want people trying to jump in the casket and be like, take me. But that's probably because I grew up, my father is a mortician. So I grew up in a funeral home playing hide and seek in caskets, and we used to play funeral. And I always want to be the one that want to jump in the casket or just be like, no, take me. So I view death a little different, but I've always said, I want a line around the block. I want people wanting to pay respect to the people that I loved. I want them paying respects to the thing that I left in their lives, the impact I left in their lives. That's what I want to be remembered for. So I want you to go and listen to that song, I Was Here. Because yes, but Linda, don't worry about it. It's coming in your assignments. You want to leave a footprint, and there's no shame in saying that. I want to be missed when I'm gone. I don't want life to just continue on. I want there to be a void in social media. I want y'all to miss my stories, miss my dear future hubby's stories, miss my mama chronicles, miss something to let me know that I had an impact on your life. What is that for you? And in order to do that, that's why it's called reverse engineer your story. That's a TV term, that you start at the end and work yourself backwards. Stephen Covey says is begin with the end in mind. So you start at the end and work yourself backwards. And so for me, I started at my funeral. And my friends laugh that they like, okay, you can't just let go being a producer. Even you trying to produce your own funeral. Yes. I told them, we were laughing last night because I don't want a eulogy. I just want person after person to get up and just say, I'm thankful for TJ's life because God used her too. And then just share how I impacted their lives. So on my tombstone, social media, if you're watching on Instagram or YouTube Live, you can't see my screen. You should go register at thenoisemakerchallenge.com. So therefore you can be in the Zoom room and see my screen. But what the screen says is, so it's a tombstone. And all I wanted to say is, here lies a woman who God used. What is that? Sabrina says, I'm going to have to replay this from the beginning. Yes, Sabrina. I feel like I happened upon a best kept secret. Not a best kept secret no more, baby. Here lies a woman who God used to be a sap, somebody's answered prayer. That is my ending. That is what I want. So it's your turn now. In the chat, in wherever you are, but I can only focus on the chat. Type in. You ain't got to be deep about it right now. You get to think about it longer. It's one of your assignments, but just type in, what will your tombstone say? Here lies a woman. Here lies a man who. I'm going to give you about 1 minute because I want to make sure we have time for our guests. And if you can indulge me an extra 5 minutes over our time, because we had the tech difficulties at the beginning, because I want to make sure I give you everything that I expected to give. If you're all out in your social media, hashtag is I am a noisemaker and Noisemaker Challenge. Katrina says she rode that baby out till the wheels fell off. Oh, I love that. Monica says, here lies a woman who taught me that I was an answer to my experiences. Oh gosh, y'all blowing it up. My chat is moving faster than I can keep up and finish reading. Let me see. Here lies a woman who God used to help youth help themselves. Rhonda, here lies a woman who made the lives of everyone she came in contact with better, whether through a smile or life-changing encounter. Here lies a woman who was not afraid to be who God created her to be. Priscilla, here's a woman that was prolific and breathtaking in all her works. Joan, here's a woman who helped people spar with adversity, box out fear, and be a knockout in life, health, and business. Idris, pretty house guy, here lies a man who lived fully serving others so he could die empty. Boom, love that. Now, here's what I want y'all to notice where you are. Here's what I want you to notice. None of y'all are saying, here lies a woman who drove the best car. Here lies a man who had a bomb collection of watches. Here lies a man who actually, was a woman. You ain't saying nothing about materialism. Everything you're saying is serving. You want to be remembered for your heart. You want to be remembered for the life that you lived, of the impact you made, not because you dress so fly. All of it. That's what I'm seeing, the common thread. That's what I'm seeing here. Good stuff. Y'all are lighting this chat up. I love it. All right. So I want to just share this. When Sherry Shepherd did a video for me for Instagram, and this hit my inbox. Instagram, YouTube Live, I'll read it to you. And it says, I need you. I'm a friend of Sherry Shepherd. Please let me know how I can reach you. I was co-host of, and then she named the show with, and then she named the host. Thank you. Now, here was funny. I actually posted it on social media. Here was the funny thing about that. It was a show I used to work on. Now, what I posted about on Facebook was, here's the crazy thing. That when God first told me to leave television back in 2012, and he told, one day I'll get into deeper the story for those of you who don't know it. He told me to leave, but he didn't tell me what I was going to leave and go do. He didn't tell me that you were going to start Media Maverick. So for months, I was like, okay, God, what are we doing? Because Wells Fargo ain't really caring about your will. I'm caring about your will, but they still want their mortgage payment. So as a result, I'm stressed out before he gives me Media Mavericks. Now, even when I wrote the first book in 2000, I wrote my first book in 2012. I left television in 2015. My bad. I wrote the first book in 2012, left television in 2015. And what was interesting is because I was so guarded and worried about the they, that we worried about what they gonna say, what they gonna think. I was worried about what my colleagues would think. Like, she's a TV editor. How dare she think she's gonna write a book now? How dare she think she can actually show people and write a book about getting on a reality show? And it was so loud in my head. Am I the only one that has struggled with, or am I just telling my story? Because none of y'all, the chat got real quiet now. I was gonna say the chat got real quiet because maybe it's just me and I'm the only one that was concerned about the they and thinking I was less than, or how dare I try to step out my box. Until one day after the first book, I was in the hallway, and my first book is very transparent, very raw. It's called 40 Days to 40. It's on Amazon. One of my co-editors stopped me in the hall and told me she had bought the book and she felt like she knows more about me than she should have, but she's so appreciative that I put my heart on the table. And that was the first instance I realized, like, wait, I'm worried about what they thinking. So when this message hits my DM, it's taking me back to here. The tables have turned, that I've created something that my colleagues, she and I were on different seasons of the show, but my colleagues are now coming to me for advice. My colleagues are telling me that they're in my inbox now, telling me that they're inspired by me. So here, all this time, I was worrying unnecessarily about some people that eventually God would use me to serve. So one of the things you have to do is you got to actually start serving notice that this is the time. You are no longer playing small. You are no longer being timid about your gifts. You are no longer being concerned about the they. Right now, today, you are mustering up the courage to tell the world you are coming out and playing bigger and harder. So another one of your assignments, and again, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook even, you have to be registered to get access to these, but it's the noisemakerchallenge.com. But on my screen, in your emails tonight, you're going to get both of these. For those of you who are kind of, social media savvy, there's the one on the left is for you to write your name. I am Rhonda Gibson Willis, and I am a SAP. The one on I think I said it wrong. The one on the left has the blank for your name. The one on the right is a plain one, because just in case you don't necessarily know how to add your name, I didn't want to penalize you for that. But one of your assignments is you are going to now serve the world, that at least for this week. Because right now, the reason why I've done it this way is because now you're sandwiched in until you really find your own voice. Because it can be a little scary. I know. It can be a little scary if you're still timid and you're questioning your ability. But now you got an assignment. So it can actually, here's my assignment, y'all, and this is what I'm doing. So you can you can step your toe in the water without jumping in fully. Okay? So these will be in your emails. And then another thing that I've learned and have been beneficial is you got to get you some gratitude. And what I mean by that in this term is I've been doing this for 3 years. And it always seems as though just when I'm wondering, am I making enough difference? Am I making enough noise? Am I really helping somebody? Out of the blue, somebody will hit my inbox or tag me in a post and tell me the impact I'm making. And I know in the timing of, for me, God, for y'all, universe, whatever what you call your higher power, I know that the assignment I'm getting ready to have you guys do will land in that person's inbox, timeline, when it's needed, to be reminded that the work they're doing in the world matters. Because when you find your voice, when you find your voice and you start making noise, some days are going to be lonely. Full transparent. There are some days Reneka got to come get me. Reneka is my right-hand sidekick. Reneka got to come get me out of my cave and remind me that I'm making a difference. So your assignment, and it'll be spelled out in detail in your emails, your assignment is to go to someone who you don't talk to, but you lurk and you follow them. It always tickles me that I'll get inbox messages that start with, I've been following you for a couple of years now. You don't know me. I don't like or comment on any of your posts, but I just want you to know that. And they'll go into this long thing about what I do that has helped them. And I didn't even know we were Facebook friends. So it has to be, and it can't be me. It cannot be me either. Because some of y'all get slick with, like, I'm gonna just use TJ. You're gonna actually tell three people how they have served you and how they're what they do in the world has impacted you. It does not, Lupe asked, does it have to be a Facebook friend? No, it doesn't. So this is a group of on your honor. So you're gonna have to tell me in the thread who you tagged, but you have to let them know. Because remember, I told you, this is a group about service. This is a group about making noise with our gifts. So you're gonna have to let them know, all right? That they have made a difference, because the time is going to come when you're out there putting your heart out and doing the dang on thing for people, and somebody is going to act. And here's what I know, this is what happened last year and the year before. Somebody's going to tell me their response from somebody who they actually did it, and they're going to say, oh my God, you sent this at just the right time. Rhonda says, I'm on this one. I consider myself someone who lets folks know, but I'm sure I've missed some folks who I assume already know. This is going to be interesting. Hershey says, I am loving this. Told you, you just got to trust me. We going somewhere. I know y'all like, oh, but I'm here for media. We gotta get to actually, I got to lay the foundation, and this is the foundation. Okay. And then the last assignment is, I want to know what your dream shows are. What's your dream media outlets? What is your dream media outlets that you want to be on, and why? So you're going to get the email that's going to spell all of these out. And then I've added one more that is going to be in the email. So make sure you actually get the email. Okay. That's why that is important. All right. Dr. Allie. Oh, Dr. Allie, you know what? It hit me. First of all, it dawned on me that we're in a different kind of, we're in a different kind. Hold on, guys. We're in a different kind of Zoom that I'm normally accustomed to. Let me find, Dr. Allie, are you in here? So Dr. Allie, I think you can come on.
I love it. Yep, you made it. You did it.
I did. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, there we go.
Open up your video.
Okay, but Allie, I don't see you.
You have to give me permission to see. This is the host has to give permission.
How do I do that?
All in your control. There's a little click on top, the three buttons right by my picture.
Yeah.
Click on it.
Oh wait.
And it'll say permission. Thanks, Dr. Denise.
Wait, Dr. Allen, it says you are a panelist, but.
So you just have to give permission on top.
Yeah, I did. That's what I'm thinking I did. So I can see you as you were listed. I'm normally used to just having, do I have to make you a host? Is that what it is?
You can do that too, or you can just have me be seen. You have to give permission for my camera to open up.
But it's not, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I get chat, make host, change role to attendee, forbid, record, rename, put on hold, or remove. Denise, are you in here to tell me? Oh wait, she did type something. Yeah, she's already penned. Now you need to adjust her video settings, turn on her camera. I don't know what to do that. This is a different screen than I'm used to.
Just on the top. It should be in the picture part though.
Oh, on the picture. I mean, your picture's in a dead screen. There's nothing I can do. Okay, let me see.
If you see 3 dots.
No, are you sure you don't have your camera activated?
No, mine is on. I'm here.
All right, we may have to. Well, we can hear you.
Denise said if you can make a co-host, she'll do it for you.
If I do what? If I make her a host.
Co-host.
Okay, so wait, I gotta go find her. What's your name? Denise. Denise.
Co-host.
Dr. Denise Dennis. Okay. Okay, there it goes. But no, it's still not. It's roll for forbid, record, move, Renee. Hide non-video participants. All right, Denise, I'm giving you the make a host part. And you do it because, and then you keep it the whole rest of the time.
No worries.
Okay, so while Denise is doing that, let's go ahead and get started with Dr. Allie. Cause
that's cool.
Yeah.
You can hear my voice.
I can't. So Denise, she's okay, so let's rock. Because otherwise I don't see anywhere that I have access to your video because yeah, I just get chat and hide non-video participants. That's all I have.
All right, cool. I'm sure Denise will give us the directions. Oh, I see me on your screen too at the back.
Yep. Hey, Dr. Allie. All right, so Dr. Allie has been with me 2 years, Dr. Allie, a year total? What?
Yeah, just about 2 years.
Okay, so Dr. Allie is an autism mom, autism expert. She's a doctor of something, other something. But I wanted to bring Dr. Allie to you guys because being that this is the first day of the challenge, I really wanted you to hear from someone who took the challenge and then found herself on a national television show. So, ladies and gentlemen, gents and Gentiles, Jews and Gentiles, gents and little ones, and everybody in the whole wide world, welcome my Dr. Allie!
Hello. I wish y'all could see me, but you're just gonna have to feel me right now.
Yes.
I'm super excited.
Hold on, hold on, Dr. Allie, because that right there is the lesson right there. And we're gonna cover this, but you will hear as Dr. Allie talks how excited she is in her voice, even though you can't see her. When you do media, I don't care what platform it's on, they should be able to hear the excitement, the joy, the thrill you get about your subject matter. So even though we can't see Dr. Allie, we should be able to feel. There we go. Now we can hear you. Can we hear you?
Yes, you can.
Okay, there we go. Denise fixed it. I don't know what Denise did, but she fixed it. So we good. So, but at least they got a lesson out of it. All right, so Dr. Allie, I'll be quiet right now. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm super excited because I get the chance to come in and be one of you and then be on the other side and then slip back into being one of you. And what I mean by that is I actually found TJ in the Noisemaker squad. I saw the challenge came up. I've heard of her before as a global leader, but I didn't really know. You know when you know someone is the bomb, but you don't really know they're the bomb yet? So I said, let me try this Noisemaker challenge thing. It looks cute. I know some of y'all are thinking that, right? Let me try this. It looks cute. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, but she looks kind of cool. I'm gonna rock with her. So I came in and then she had us do that same, a similar assignment. And I was like, wait, what do you mean talk about myself and how it is I wanna be left, the message, that same exact message that she just left was how it opened my world. And similar to some of you guys, y'all see all of this, but I was really quite timid. I don't know if y'all really know that, right? Yeah. But I was one of the stalkers. Like, I was watching her, but she didn't know I was watching her. Like some of y'all that don't even speak, but you're here, so you're kind of lurking because you don't know where to say because you don't want to sound dumb.
For some reason, they're intimidated. Like, it's just me. Like, what you intimidated by? I'm just crazy.
Both hands up, that's me. Both hands up, that's me. Because I wanted nothing to do with media. I'm an audiologist, speech pathologist. I do autism, but I'm not interested in media. I like staying in the back. I'm always in the cut. And then it was like, no, you don't get a chance to do that anymore. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? I do this real well. This is just being quiet, only coming out when needed thing. I got it down packed, like some of y'all, right? Yep, see, I see me too.
Don't let that be by herself. Come on, blow that chat up.
I know I'm not the only one. So that's why I'm speaking it out loud, because I'm your voice right now. Mm-hmm. I'm you. And there was one part, and I think it just snapped when it was like, wait a minute, if you're not here anymore, do you want to leave that message, that big, gigantic message inside of you? And I was like, well, dang, way to slap me in the face and wake me up. So that was the day that I posted on my Facebook that I'm not being quiet anymore. Like, quiet ain't gonna get me. It's not gonna get the people who need me hearing me. Like, how they gonna hear me if it's all still inside me? How are they gonna hear this message that I have inside me if I'm here I'm scared, I don't wanna say the wrong thing. I don't wanna say something that's because autism is a world, if you say the wrong thing, they might think, oh my goodness, she don't know what she's speaking about. Mm-hmm. And I just was all to myself because I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was scared. I didn't want all eyes on me, but then I had to realize it's a bigger purpose. So she cracked that open. And then it got cracked open, I'm like, okay, now what? So the Noisemaker challenge is done. So when you got like that crack itch, I had that itch. I was like, what am I gonna do now? Like, I don't see her every day. And that time she did it for 30 days, y'all. So it was 30 days of yumminess. I mean, we were stalking every day. Where you at? Where you at?
Yeah. Okay.
That was 30 days of yumminess. So I was in every day like a crackhead. And all of a sudden it was done. And I said, okay, so now I'm open. I'm ready to make noise. Well, how the heck I'm gonna do this? So I took some time and I thought about it, and I saw other people coming and they're showing me what they do. But I'm a person that don't just throw my money anywhere. I don't just invest in anyone. They gotta have the same sort of morals I do. They gotta have the same energy, and they gotta be just different. They can't be the same thing. Same thing is whack. It's boring.
Hold on, Dr. Hold on. Let me just say something, because I need to remember that YouTube and Instagram can't see the screen that well, I don't think. So just know that you got to come over to the Noisemaker Challenge. So go to the noisemakerchallenge.com. You'll get your details of how to be in the Zoom so you can see her. But this is my Dr. Allie over here. Okay, so go ahead, Dr. Allie. So what would you say was your biggest takeaway when you did the challenge?
No more hiding. I don't have to hide anymore.
Somebody else said that in the chat.
You made us knew that this is our genius. Mm-hmm. Like, I think I knew I was cool. I think I knew it, but I didn't realize it was my genius. And that did it for me. When I knew that, oh my goodness, because I'm living it, because I'm walking it, I'm not faking it. This is as real as can real. I don't gotta make nothing up. I don't have to try and be, hi everyone, I'm Dr. Allie, you're like, no, you get to be you. Wait, what? I get to be me, and media still's gonna love me, like me? Mm-hmm. Man, that was information I was in. That means I didn't have to change anything about myself. I get to be authentically myself.
Right.
And that did it.
And that's what we're gonna cover on the Own Your Genius. So today's Sunday, we're gonna hit that on Tuesday. Own Your Genius, the O of noise. So Dr. Allie, tell us about the trajectory from, because we only have a few more minutes. Tell us about and if you have questions for Dr. Allie, type them in the chat so we can get them. But tell them how you went from Noisemaker to Good Morning America.
I had to go to Libra Maverick. It's without a doubt, because that is not my genius. See, I'm good at what I do. I mean, I could do what autism speaking, motivating, empowering. You need anyone to speak about special needs, I could do that with my eyes closed. But you don't want to step into an arena unless you walk with a beast in that arena.
Now
and that's what I do. Everyone
beast. Now I'm gonna own that. I am a beast in the media streets. Now I'm gonna own that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You're a beast because anything I do, and people ask me, well, how is it, Dr. Allie, you made these moves? Because 2-3 years ago, no one knew of me. Now all of a sudden, people are like, oh my God, everywhere I turn, I see you. Yeah, because I always walk with beasts in their game. I know my genius and I stay in my lane, and then I go get people who share their gift with me. I don't need to know all of that by myself. I got a coach like you. I can hop on and say, oh, shoot, good morning, America. What the hell do I do? Because I don't need to know all of that by myself anymore. So that's how it happened. I stepped into Media Mavericks.
Okay, so let's get a little more practical. So what did I teach you that you implement when went beast mode on it? And that really just go ahead and give them that sweet sauce. You don't have to go into detail with it because we only have like 5 minutes. I begged them for 5 extra minutes because of the tech difficulties. But just give them the overarching what you did, and then I'll make sure I cover the rest of it this week.
Okay, so I could give them a little Media Maverick sneak peek then?
Yep, you can. It's all right. She's asking that because she's I'm very protective of what secrets and sweet sauce I put out there because people pay me a lot of money to be in the program and I can't be giving it all for free, because it's not fair to them. So she's being very respectful of, the sweet sauce that I dish out. Because what y'all getting this week is only maybe 1/16 of my brain. I put everything in Media Mavericks. But I dish everything in Media Mavericks Master. So go ahead, Dr. Allie.
Yes, she does. And she's all hours in there. So I love it. You gave us the pinch 'em, hook 'em, and let feel.
Yep.
So basically, is whenever you get an opportunity, you get yourself ready. She gave us step by step, the words, the blanks, the template. I didn't have to make it up myself. She broke it down so into first grade level that I didn't need to even know it. So I did it. I did my homework. For those who are watching, I am not lying. This is my Media Maverick book. I didn't just make it up. I did to every single class. I'm that student. I'm not going to be the one that invested and don't get everything out of it. I'm getting all your genius and then more.
And then more.
I learned how to.
So you pitched yourself. You landed in what magazine?
Oh my gosh, Family Circle, New York Parent Magazine, First for Women Magazine, which was the key.
Yeah.
I've been in, oh my gosh, parenting. Right now is Romper, seen in CBS for just making myself known.
And so, but the magazine, okay, so the magazine that you had a feature in, that was which one?
First for Women.
First for Women. So she landed in the magazine. That magazine, Good Morning America, reached out to them and said, let's turn this into a segment. Y'all hear me, YouTube, Instagram? Let's turn this into a segment. And after the segment, I then told them, what's that, Dr. Allie? What's that?
Check, TJ. You got a check that says Disney World.
I forgot. She didn't get paid for that. I love that. And so that turned into a segment on Good Morning America. Now, she wasn't there as an expert on Good Morning America, but later this week, I'm going to tell you how I taught her how to leverage the heck out of that and what the next step was.
Yep.
Got to stick around. That then helped her go to the next level and the next level. And the last thing I want you to tell them, Dr. Allie, is the Megyn Kelly story.
So like my coach say, when you want to do something, you want to beast in the game, you got to learn all aspects. So I started going in the behind the scenes. I went in as audience members to the Good Morning America show, The View, and most recently, Megyn Kelly. So here I am on stage. She's asking the audience the questions. And I decided to be bold. Remember, I said I'm a noisemaker, right? No more keeping quiet, no more keeping it all to myself. So I asked the question. I said, so my name is blank. In less than 60 seconds, I gave my pitch. And I would just like to know, have you ever had an audience member come back as a guest, empowering autism moms on this? And she said, you know what? Yes, we do. And yes, we can. Producers, take her information and let's see how we can make that happen. So just being ready, just that state of being ready. You never know when it's going to be that time. You never know. Being a media maverick, let me tell you something, Tijan. I know they have a few minutes. It gave me confidence. That's the hugest thing I could say. It gave me confidence. It gave me a tribe. I got a quad squad tribe that we still motivate each other. And that was.
Uh-oh, she froze. Dr. Allie, you froze. You froze, Dr. Allie. So I'll take it from here. But basically what she's saying, one of the things I want you to really take away from that story is because she had shaped her pitch, because Dr. Allie, if you can hear me, you just froze all of a sudden. Can y'all hear me? Am I frozen? Somebody tell me. Am I frozen? Because I'm still okay. So am I frozen? We can hear you. You're good. Okay. So basically what I teach my Mavericks is that they shape their pitch so that I don't care if you're at a networking event where you got 30 to 60 seconds, you're so clear on your voice of what value you can bring to an audience, what value you can bring to, the viewers, the listeners, the readers, that when the opportunity presents itself like it did for Dr. Allie O'Megan Kelly, you ain't scared. You walk boldly into that. All right. So that is our time. You gave me an extra 5 minutes. Give me 30 seconds more to just tell you, do not forget, you must be registered at noisemakerchallenge.com. Check your every folder, spam, Gmail, promotions. Search your entire inbox for coaching at iseemeontv.com and add it to your contact list so that you do not miss the assignment emails. The assignments are all due completed on Saturday at 11:59 p.m., no exceptions. You should be getting an email from coaching at iseemeontv.com. You got to be registered. And then shortly after this, the replay will be in the email. For those of you who are not, who will be listening to this on a replay, the email is going to give you the exact link to where you need to post your assignments in the Facebook group. If not, there's nothing else. Dr. Allie, there you go.
I'm so sorry about that.
I don't know what that was about. But that's all right. I knew the rest of the story, so I was able to pick it up and take, because that's what Mavericks do. Boom. So great day one, guys. Dr. Allie, somebody did just want to ask, are you the mom of, we got this one coming back in. Let me see. Denise, you have control as host now. I don't. So I don't as host now. So we're going to wrap it up anyway. So, but they want to know if Dr. Allie was the mom of an autistic child. Yes. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow at 5:15 Pacific, 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern. Great first day, guys. Blow up the group, blow up social media. Let them know that you were here to make some noise. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thanks for coming to play with me and bearing through the tech difficulties. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.